Hi and welcome to the channel. My name is James and this is a YouTuber Growth School. In the previous video, we talked about the step-by-step process of how to create your channel, and in this video, I will show you how to shoot and how to edit your videos. Let's get this video started. When you are starting your channel, the first question that usually comes to mind is how will I be able to shoot my videos, and then how will I be able to edit them? Well, those are the answers I want to give you in this video. So the first thing that you need in order to start your channel is something to shoot your videos with. And everyone has this. The device that you're using right now is probably a phone, and you can actually start your channel just using your phone, and you can actually shoot all your video using your phone. So using your phone, all you need to do is place your phone on landscape mode. This is the way that you should place your phone. And whenever you are shooting your videos, make sure that your hands do not cover where the lens is. So when you're watching, you'll actually be able to see whether your hands are covering the lens. One very important thing to do is wipe the lens area so that the video that you take is clear. Many of the times on so many of our phones, you find that there are a lot of fingerprints, because for this one, the fingerprint is right near the lens. So you'll find that sometimes the hand actually passes and touches the lens. So that may make the video that you're doing really blurry. And what you need to do is just take something clean that you can use, something soft, to wipe down the lens. The next thing that you do is to download an app called Open Camera. Open Camera actually helps you to turn your camera into a manual lens camera. What usually happens is that if you're using your normal camera, depending on the light that is available in the scene, it actually tries to change all those settings on its own. If you're using a normal camera, then you understand there is a mode called auto mode. On your phone, there is a mode called manual mode, which you can make use of if you would like, but Open Camera actually helps you with all the things that you would need. So here you can actually be able to lock exposure, meaning that the settings that you have placed on your video do not change. You can actually be able to see when you're recording that the audio is actually being picked up. You actually tell the camera all the things that you need it to capture, it will actually do that. Then it also tells you all the settings that you will need. So if you're doing your video, then all the settings will be there. In terms of settings for video, I usually advise that you do HD or full HD. I'll place the dimensions here, and this is what happens. Whenever you're watching a YouTube video, there are dimensions that actually come up, meaning how crisp or how clear that video is going to be. Because some of your audience may decide to watch your video on their TV. The smaller the dimensions, the blurrier it will be, because there's not a lot of information on it. But if you can, most phones have that, is to shoot at 1080p, because when you shoot at 1080p, you can be able to get really good images. Then when you are actually shooting your video, this is what you need to do. If you are on a particular angle like this, and you do not have a tripod, because we want to actually get started immediately, what you need to do once you've held your camera like this, what you can do is have your hands close to you. That will make you a bit stable, and that will help you get more stable footage. The other way of holding your camera is to actually hold it like this, so that your hand is like this and your thumb out, so you can actually use this to pan. The reason we are holding it on this end is because the lens is on this end, and you cannot hold it like this because you're trying to shoot from this area. What you need to watch out also for is the fact that you do not cover this end, because this is where the audio is being recorded from. So your sound will be muffled if you're holding your camera like this, because this is where the internal mic is. So when you're holding it like this, you can actually be able to make movement whenever you want, and the movement should make sense in the story, so that you can be able to actually tell a good story by the movement that you're having. It's not a must for you to be standing in one particular place and shooting the whole time. You can actually make movements from one place to another just to keep the audience engaged in what you're actually shooting. The next tip for you is to actually make sure that you do short clips so that you can be able to edit them faster. This is what you need to do. You do a small shot, 5 to 10 seconds long, press cut, so you have that file. Then another thought like that, 5-10 seconds. Because the next step that we'll be moving to is to actually edit it on your phone, and there is no way you can be able to do this if you have a 10-minute clip, if you have a 15-minute clip. It will take you a long time in order for you to be able to shoot this. So in the next part, what I will show you is how to be able to edit the footage that you have taken so that you can be able to upload it on YouTube.